Welcome back for the exciting continuation of the Fourth Great War between Germany and the Netherlands against half the world, pretty much. That's what's been happening in the previous episode, and that is what will happen in this episode. Spain, Italy, Portugal, United Kingdom as the primary opponents, with South Africa and a bunch of other nations loyal to the British across the globe, including Canada, Australia, and so forth. And before, we've seen a lot of what happened in the Dutch theaters of the war. So let's now take a look at the German invasion of Spain to begin with, and then look at the German invasion of Italy, because the war is a great war. This is a great war on many levels, and the German war machine seems to be unstoppable. Here, the Germans have committed close to about 150 to 170,000 men spread across. They are currently trying to occupy Madrid, and they have, what will it be, like 60, no, actually around 70,000 men in the Madrid area, and they also have a few other men scattered across the place. So they have a number of men. What is exciting, however, is the German invasion of Italy. If we take a look here at the Battle of Turin, not Tunis, sorry. This is just an insane amount of men. 714,000 men versus 130,000 men. This is so many men. It's insane. I never seen the AI involve themselves with that amount of men in one single battle before. I know I have done that, or instigated, but this is the AI doing it voluntarily. And apparently it's... Oh god, we are getting attacked. Apparently we won here. So what is going on over here? Oh, this is less than I expected it to be. Okay, we might need to improve our men over here in Nikki. We might need to defend Jos. The enemy is marching across the place. We have these 30,000 men that are heading over here. They will be protected. Hopefully. We lost over there in Bilma. That's unfortunate, but very little we can do about it. Let's see, look at the South Africans. South Africans, what are your military technology? They are 24, so that's a bit too high for my taste, but what you gonna do? Okay, they don't want us to allow annexation. Perhaps we just need to finish off this province first, and then we should be able to demand that and clear up our borders over here in Egypt. Would make it look much nicer. Okay, in the Straits of Gibraltar we did win, but it lost us 12 ships, including 10 big ships and 2 transports. They lost most of their fleet, however, and that should be... No, actually the Spanish fleet is alive, and so is everyone's fleet over here. That's unfortunate. We didn't lose any dreadnoughts, so I'm thinking it was mostly monitors and stuff like that. In Use we got attacked by the Italian army. That is problematic, unless we are winning, which we are, so not as problematic as I first assumed, which is a good thing. Let's assimilate these units into our forces, and then we could probably order a split so we can cover more ground, which is always a wise decision. And then we can go and harass the Italians that are trying to siege our territory. And now the Germans have sent reinforcements. Wonderful. Some reinforcements in Africa over here, but we could use some more in German Africa. Both here in Algeria and Dutch Morocco, but also in German Kenya. So, well, we could also deal with some of the occupations over here, but it shouldn't cause too much trouble. It's mostly desert land. It shouldn't really be of any concern. Plus, most of the enemy forces are being destroyed over here. Finally, Egypt has ceased to be, and we can take the territory to ours. Okay, we won in Nikki, but that was a devastating battle. We saw the loss of their entire army, but also most of our armies. And same in Battle of Jos, we are completely annihilating most of their forces, but they're doing the same to ours. So we will combine these forces as much as possible. I wish we had a consolidate forces button over here. Wouldn't have done much help, I guess, for the infantry, but what are you gonna do? The Irish are sending men. They're sending a lot of it as well. and we could really use our fleet to assist us. Where is our main fleet? It's way over here. Can we send it to Indonesia to help out? I bet we can, and I bet we will. What is this? Bukhara wants assistance against Kokand. You know, Bukhara, I don't really think I give a shit one way or another, or the other, but I will join you just because, why not? Depends on who started it. Bukharan, restoration of order. Let's see if Russia joins in, because if so, then I could have a problem with it. But if not, I don't have a problem with it. Okay, let's join in then. Just stay out of it, Russia. Oh, they've become a republic and everything. The Russian Republic. Looking pretty. Okay, let's fix up these territories so we don't look like we're losing. Everything is about appearance. Okay, we have solved most of our issues over here. We can continue to occupy some territory from the enemy and make sure that we are the sole factor in the universe, which would be a bit too grandiose way of putting it. Could definitely send out these... Oh no, these ships got caught out. How many ships are there? There's 4 of them. Well, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's destroy them. And that would mean that we can secure some of these ships' passage. And most of these men to convene on the main island. Which would be beautiful. Another victory, it's always nice. We can also defeat that army, which would be even nicer. Oh no, we lost a general. I hope he wasn't a good one. Let's hope that he was the worst general that we had, which will make his loss bearable. Okay, now we can transport over some men, which is the fortunate way of looking at this. This steam transport can actually pick up this guy as well, while they're at it. Okay, so now we spent way too much in Indonesia. What is going on in Africa? Well, actually mostly occupations and victory. So let's focus on fixing up these territories, so we don't have to worry about them later. This French territory has been under French communists since... Well, I don't even understand why it's still... Why it hasn't broken loose. For example, here we could have the Ivory Coast. That would have made sense. But decades of communist rule? No, that makes more sense. It makes way more sense. Okay, everything is going well. Let's protect these recruits and make sure that they are not in the line of fire. And move forward with all our men. We do have to defeat the South Africans over here. So we can turn around and do so. To limit the... Basically just to... Wait. Shanghai. We are getting attacked by New Zealand. That's just... They have brought tanks? And gas attack? What is going on? New Zealand's with tanks? Oh god. The world has become a crazy place. And here we have some more cruisers that we can... Oh, they can defend against gas attacks. That's good. I like that. I needed that. We need to bring up these men as well. So let's do so. Now at least we have a navy to speak of. Our forces are being attacked. That's not good. We have to do something about it. And we will. Board with these men and then send them straight to Banjarmasin, where Andreas van Duvenvoorde is being attacked by Nigel Milne. Obviously not the greatest minds in their respective nations, but it's not the only front that we have to face with. The Irish will arrive on December the 16th and we will arrive on December the 16th. Let's see who becomes the defendant and who does not. Oh, there are different locations, okay. It looks like we are winning. Definitely does, especially now when we have some reinforcements to be added. An excellent victory, by all measures. There we are, and hunt down the last of them and free the territory. How's it going with our war exhaustion? Very limited. We lost in Shanghai due to them spamming men and Travancore sending a lot of reinforcements. So we can deal with that. And also deal with the Irish who decided to attack us. I forgot that the Irish were part of this war, honestly. Not to be cruel to the Irish, but I forgot that they were a free nation at this point. Even though they are allied and in the sphere of the British. In Africa, things are... The United Kingdom has decided to expand our current war. Wait. How is it suddenly going bad again? I don't understand. Things were going really well up until, you know, it started to not go well, I guess. Have the Germans lost battles suddenly? Have I lost battles suddenly? No, on both accounts. Then what's the problem? The problem is that we are not winning, I guess. South Africans have betrayed us and sending millions of men. Oh, Spain. Did they decide to have peace? Apparently they did. So should we decide to add anything in this war? Is there anything we want to add? Is there... The war is not going well enough. Well, of course they're not going well enough. I mean, we haven't murdered everyone in our sight. Except for that battle? No, that's not very good. Canada, stop it. So we lost all our men that we had over here. That's not good. So we will have to try to recruit some more men. I guess that will be it. Polynesia, we could recruit some in. Wait, did we get heirs in Polynesia? That's mostly the Germans. Oh, we got this part. Ah, I didn't notice. Ah, I did not notice that at all. But at least this army should probably be able to do something about this menace. At least I hope so. We have enough... Oh, so cruisers are counted as light ships? I did not know that. They are pretty good light ships then. But it will be ready here to transport over, and now we have these ships ready to turn around and go back to Europe. Portugal is probably going to peace out soon enough. Most likely. Let's head down and try to destroy them over there. Try to destroy the Italians as well while we're at it. Italian Central African Republic, for example. That needs to be destroyed. How's the German war effort going over here? The Germans must have lost 1 million men or withdrawn some men back to Europe or back to Germany. They had 700,000 men in one battle before. What happened? Sure, it was almost only conscripts as far as I could tell. So not the most efficient armies by any means. Marois, we really do need to completely annihilate that Italian army so we don't have to deal with it in the future. Viterbo infantry. Yeah, that's gotta be the end of the Italian colonial efforts. At least those colonial armies. And the Germans should probably be able to walk through the Gibraltar. Wait, yeah, they should. No, wait, the Spanish are out. Should have done that before the Spanish were out. Let's send one here and defeat that, and then try to go for this pretty big British Africa. British Africa over here is pretty big as well. It's of very little consequence to us. And damn Canadians. Damn Canadians. What we can do is try to save Shanghai. That seems like a possibility, and I like it. So let's try to do that. Where is the main fleet now? It should probably be somewhere around here. Yes, it is. We don't have to worry about that. We could probably defeat the Italian Italian fleet. Our fleet is a bit damaged, so we're fairly likely to lose some ships. They have quite a few dreadnoughts and then cruisers beyond that. Let's go for some more naval stuff. Actually, have lost quite a bit of men. Quite a bit of ships, yeah. Yeah, a bit too many ships. Crap, I'm not a fan of this. Let's order... Wait, what happened? Oh, Portugal decided to go out from the war and... How can the British... How are we losing this? Battles minus 28. Is that the Germans' fault over here? That could be the Germans' fault, honestly. Yeah, most certainly it's the Germans' fault of losing battles over here. We've been winning in Africa and winning everywhere. And I think that we have to defeat Italian fleets. That almost rhymed. And then try to blockade the Italian mainland. That should be most of their fleets when we destroy that. If we destroy that. Gods be with us. How's the battle going? Well, I lost 11 ships and they lost 4. That's just brilliant. Oh well. Let's leave a few ships here and there and blockade things. There we are. Really wish I had the blockade button. And head to Straits of Messina to defend that fleet. The Italians are still on the prowl. The Italians should be losing that battle pretty handsomely. Indeed they are. Which kind of ships are they bringing? They are bringing 1 cruiser and 1 dread steam transport. Okay, so it wasn't anything particularly nice or pleasant. Straits of Messina, come on. Lose already, will ya? Oh. Time was stopped. We have 3 more dreadnoughts that we can send to assist. And we will do so. Would be nice to bring the other fleet over here. Which is suddenly the main fleet. Engaged in battle against the British. And apparently the Irish revived themselves and brought themselves over here. Damn it. The naval things are going... How can they cross over here? Can the island jump? Oh, they probably can island jump. That's problematic. Their army there is big. And we are getting pounded on the sea. Hehe. Let's see. Tyrrhenian Sea. They should be... There in Rome there are... Oh, and these ships got caught out by some British crap. Don't tell me they're losing. It's just disappointing in such a case. Can I bring more of these dreadnoughts and stuff? Oh, that's battleships. Don't want battleships, I want dreadnoughts. And cruisers. Give me more cruisers. How's it going over here in Africa? Things are going very well. Continue on that path. Give us victory at all costs. And this army can also bring us victory. Everyone can. If they're willing to contribute. Let's help out our little friends. We can use the damaged ships to blockade. Ligurian Sea, valuable thing to blockade. Doesn't seem to be any ships over here. I wanted only that though to go over there. And now the Italians decided to go out. Welcome Italians. I guess we should probably send these ships to bolster our fleet. Otherwise we might end up losing more than necessary. Oh, come on. How did it come to this? How did we lose? Italian fleet. I know why we lost. We had way too few ships for what we needed. But we will send the main fleet now to aid against the Italians. Because we are losing far too many ships to this. They haven't gone to rest. They were already damaged by the time they even encountered the Italian navy to begin with. And things overall have not been looking brilliant to us. United Kingdom have been adding a bunch of land for them to take from us. I don't like that for some reason we are deemed to be losing this war. I wouldn't say that at all to be the case, but I'm not the judge apparently. Comorin Cape, we won a battle there, that's positive. Just wish we could call in our own allies, that would be very, very nice. The Germans deciding to have 442,000 men in one single province is probably not the wisest decision I've seen ever. That's gonna cause some issues when it comes to health. Probably being one of the main reasons why we are deemed to be losing this war. Well, we did win that. We won that battle. And we won it pretty handsomely. Come on, do I do a switch place? Come on, how did I... There we go. And there we are. Okay, let's... Oh, come on, did they go there? I thought they were going back to Rome. God damn it. God damn it. And now they are sending even more men over here. Damn, damn, damn their allies. Canadians. How dare they? How dare they? And where are they going now? Cape Bon? They're heading to Rome. We're intercepting them just prior to it, so perhaps we can defeat some of their ships. Well, at least one was down. Perhaps one more. No, they lost one ship. In Gulf of Tobruk, the British lost a fleet or ship. So let's focus on the Italians now and bring them out. How did the Italians have so many men? I don't know. And apparently in Yambi we got completely destroyed because the Canadians are invincible. And our entire army just kind of got annihilated from it. So I don't even know. I don't even know, Canada. What are you doing? What are you doing right? Can we defeat this Italian fleet? Italians are spawning like crazy. So let's try to convince them that giving up is the best option that they have. By blockading most of their... How much is the blockading giving us? +1 overall, not a lot. How is the British fleet doing? Stronger than ever, while ours is battered and weak. So we will have to send back our main fleet to simply repair. But we will do so soon. Actually, we will do so now. In Benghazi. I'm almost deeming the Indonesian campaign to be lost by this point. The main reason for that is due to Canadian involvement. So if you're from Canada, then rejoice in that your nation has become my worst enemy. Damn Canadians. Let's send out this fleet, or this ship, over here. And then we need another one. Okay, sure, we can have peace. It's fine. Steam transport. Sounds like a good blocking ship. Come on, how did the Italians manage to have all of these? Look at this. Look at this. How did they manage all of these men? What is wrong with the world? Okay, Italians, what is your war exhaustion? Only 1%. Great. Great. Excellent. Brilliant. Plus the AI is control of the negotiations. So who knows when they will decide that giving up is better than continuing the fight. And all of this due to them doing some very, very stupid mistakes. Not to say that, you know, the Dutch haven't made any mistakes in this war. We definitely have, but not to that degree. More mistakes made by us were more like, you know, missing, not being very attentive in various areas. Probably the main fault of the Dutch armed forces. But we need to salvage this somehow. We need to send an army over here. We do have armies that are over here that we can send out. This army seems to be ready, and this army seems to also be ready. So that seems to be a thing that we can do. Problem is that we need our fleet to maintain the blockade over here against the Italians, and also to guard against the British doing something like that. Fascist coup d'etat in Guatemala, that's good for them. Where is the cruisers? They have a cruiser. Oh, that's our side. Is it? No, it's not. Looks like they're losing at least. So that's good. Just wish their main... There are some dreadnoughts. 2 dreadnoughts. Seems like one of them escaped. 2 of them escaped. Another one of them escaped. Apparently Malta is where they belong. How many ships do the Italians have left? They have 3 ships left. That makes them a far smaller threat than they were before. How is this fleet, the remnants of our main fleet, going? They're repairing a little bit at a time. Probably as fast as they possibly can. The Turkish... Oh, I thought they were Canadians first. The Turkish are fine. Canadians are not. We need to send men over here. We need to send ships. We need to build more. Let's build more overall. Cruisers, make more of them for me. Battleships, make more of them for me. Just make more of everything. At least Italy is now under quite the blockade. That should ramp up their war exhaustion pretty fast, and it is. That should also put a dent into their military and their will to fight. But oh well, this war is actually dragging out quite a while. I was expecting that the next coming recordings would be pretty fast. It turns out that this war will be lasting for 3 episodes, because this is the time where we have to take a cut over here. And I will see you in the next episode, and the exciting continuation then, once again, of the Fourth Great War, which might turn into a trilogy or something like that. Volume 1, 2 or 3. The next coming video will be Volume 3. So I hope to see you then. Have a good one.